All right, ESAC participants, for the first WOD of our Saturday RX individual competition, we're going to revisit a previous WOD from the ESAC and see how we've improved. WOD number 1 will be the snatch ladder. For this, there will be a special tiebreaker. Your tiebreaker will happen before you even begin the ladder. You will have 20 seconds to achieve as many rope climb points as you can for your tiebreaker. For the snatch ladder, bars will start at 95 pounds for men, 65 for women. There will be 10 bars. We'll be climbing as high as 255 for men, 165 for women. Okay guys, so we're going to go over the movement standards for the rope climb and the snatch for our first workout. Guys, we'll be running off the Tabata timer. So you have 20 seconds to achieve your rope climb points as well as to get your snatch in, and you'll have 10-second transition time. For the rope climb, athlete will start on the ground. 3, 2, 1, go. Athlete may jump, begin to climb however they would like. Every time the athlete touches our 10-foot marker, they will achieve a point. They will get 1 point. They continue to climb to the rafters, 20 feet mark. That will be a second point. Now note, guys, that we have 2 white spray paint lines on our rope. The second spray painted line is our 15-foot marker, so just disregard that for the workout. Touch the rafters at 20 feet, the athlete will begin their descent. Both hands must get below the 10 feet marker to get their third point. And for the athlete to dismount the rope, they must get both hands below this marker. Once the athlete touches the ground with both feet, that will be a 4th point. So an athlete has a chance to get 4 total points for every rope climb. Now, should an athlete dismount the rope before their hands get below the 10 feet mark, they will only get 3 points for that full climb. The athlete will try to get as many points as they can in that 20 seconds.
Okay guys, Adam's going to demonstrate 1 round of the tiebreaker rope climb. We're going off the Tabata time in the background, so he's going to go in about 7 seconds. He jumps, he climbs. There's his first point for passing the middle. As he climbs, he's going to hit the top. There's point 2, point 3. When his feet hit the ground, there's point 4. 11 seconds in. Point 5. When you reach the top, point 6, 7, 8. We'll count that 8. So his score would be 8 for that. This is his 10 seconds of rest. He's going to move right over to his first barbell and go. 95-pound snatch. Good to go.
All right, guys, we're back talking about the movement standards for the snatch component of our snatch ladder. Coach Ball here to demonstrate. First time through, we're going to show you a power snatch, a good power snatch. It's reaching, catching it in the power position, standing all the way up, ankles, hips, knees in one line. He could also muscle snatch that first bar if he wanted to. That would be a good rep. Now, should coach not stand all the way up, catches it in his partial squat, and does not stand up before lowering, that would not be a good rep. He must achieve ankle, knee, and hip extension at the top. He could also split snatch the rep. Of course, our feet must come together, one straight line for the rep to be a good rep. As the weights get heavy, he could also squat snatch, catching it wherever he needs to, standing all the way up for that rep to count. Another fault, guys, we are not going to allow any bodily contact on the ground except feet. So should coach fall to a knee, good save, but that would not be a good rep for this ESAC's purposes.
Okay guys, individual workout 2 for the RX competitors is going to be a 5-minute AMRAP, 10, 20, 30 pull-ups, box jumps, toes to bar, box jumps. For the box jumps, the heights are going to get higher as you go through that first round, second round, and third round. So my first round, I'm going to do 10 pull-ups, 10 box jumps at 20 inches and 16 inches. 16 is for the females, 20 is for the males. Toes to bar, and then the next time I come back to the box in that first round, the heights are going to go up. So it's going to be 24 inches for the males and 20 inches for the females. I'm going to try and complete this entire AMRAP, complete this entire 10, 20, 30 in 5 minutes. If I complete it, I can start back over at the round of 10 and try to get as much work done in the remaining time. Okay guys, Adam's going to demonstrate the movements for the 10, 20, 30 AMRAP. The first thing we've got is pull-ups. With pull-ups, you can do strict pull-ups, you can do kipping pull-ups, you can also do butterfly pull-ups. But what we need to see is those arms be fully extended down at the bottom and that chin breaking the plane of the pull-up bar. Okay, so any bent arm pull-ups are not going to be good. He'll show us a couple of those ones where he doesn't come to full extension. And any pull-ups where his chin does not break that horizontal plane of the bar are also no good. Okay. After that, he's going to move over to his box jumps. For the box jumps, he needs to jump and land on 2 feet with the box. And he needs to show those hips open on top of the box. He can bound, he can step down and jump up. Okay, that one was no rep because he wasn't in control, but he's showing control right there. Good to go. After he's done those 10, he's going to move over to toes to bar. For the toes to bar, both feet need to hit simultaneously in between the hands for those toes to bar. He's hitting the bottom of his shoe. And he's going to come to full hang once again. On that second round of the box jumps, remember, he's tipping that box up. Step-ups are not allowed. Everything must be a jump. Okay, he's going to show us a couple of those. Good control. Step down, jump up. Those are all awesome.
Guys, so for our third and final individual workout on day 1, Saturday, for the individual RX competition, it's going to be a little chipper, starting off with 100 double unders, moving to 75 kettlebell swings, 1.5 pood for men, 1 pood for women, moving into 50 deadlifts at 135 for men, 95 for women, finishing off with 25 bar facing burpees. Okay gang, now we're going to kind of talk about the flow of this workout as well as movement standards. Cameron's starting out near the wall here with his 100 double unders. Only a double under will count, single unders will not count towards your total. So no, those would be no reps. Double unders are good, only 2 revolutions of the rope for every jump. Once Cameron completes his 100 double unders, he is moving forward to 75 kettlebell swings, 1.5 pood for men, 1 for women. He's always facing the front of the gym. A good kettlebell swing constitutes a straight line from the ground to the bottom of the bell, 1 straight line over top of his head. Okay, bent arm kettlebell swings are no good. Kettlebells where he's reaching forward with his neck really severely to try to get the rep, those would be no good as well. Kettlebell where the bottom of the bell facing the front of the room at the top would also be no good. Show a couple of those, Coach. So those, no good. We're trying to see the bottom of the kettlebell facing the ceiling at the top of each rep. Once he finishes 75 kettlebell swings, he's moving forward to his bar where he's going to do 50 deadlifts. Standing him all the way up, getting his shoulders behind the bar at the top of the rep. Those would be good reps. A couple of bad reps would be here where he's not getting his shoulders behind the bar, not getting his hips open at the top. Those would be no good. Once he finishes his 50 deadlifts, he's going to go right into 25 bar facing burpees. We must have chest and thigh contact with the ground. He jumps off of 2 feet and lands on 2 feet to get over the bar. Some reps that would be no good would be chest not making contact with the ground. So let's do that whole one over again, Coach. So stomach, that would not be a good rep. He's got to hit that chest to the deck. Also, bad rep would be going off 1 foot over the bar. So chest touch, but he jumped off 1 foot, skipped over the bar. That would be a no good, that would be a no rep. 2 feet jump, 2 feet land. He's racing through 25 as quickly as he can.